There's a reason some brands have audiences that defend them in comment sections, buy without comparing prices, and come back without being reminded. While other brands with better products, bigger budgets, more polished campaigns get completely ignored. It's not luck, it's not brand equity in the abstract sense. It's the specific cognitive bias that most marketing accidentally works against. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what it is and how to engineer it into everything you put out. You know the situation very well. A campaign goes through the full process: brief, strategy, creative, approval. It gets signed off, it launches, and then nothing. Not negative feedback, not a complaint, just silence. Nobody shares it, nobody mentions it, the numbers are flat, and nobody can explain why. So the meeting gets called. Someone says the creative isn't emotional enough. Someone else says the targeting is off. Someone suggests a new concept. And you sit there knowing that none of those answers are actually wrong, but none of them are right either. Because the real issue never gets named. The audience saw it, processed it, and moved on. Not because they didn't like it, because they had nothing to do with it. That's the bias. When people invest effort into something, even a small amount, they value it more. The less your audience has to do, the less they care. And most marketing is designed to require nothing from anyone. Here's why this bias is so easy to engineer and why almost nobody does. And if you're running marketing on your own, you know the quieter version of this. No meeting, no feedback. You launched it, watched the numbers, same result, different kind of lonely. Here's what both situations have in common. The audience was passive. Everything was done for them. The message was crafted. The experience was smoothed. The decision was made easy. And passive audiences don't care. They don't share, they don't come back. They don't feel anything about your brand because they were never asked to put anything into it. This is the mistake. Most marketing tries to remove effort from the audience. The best marketing creates the right kind of effort because people don't value what you give them. They value what they help build. When someone invests effort into something, even something small, they start to feel ownership over it. Think about the last time you built something with your hands. Even something simple. It didn't just feel functional. It felt like yours. That's the mechanism. Effort creates ownership. Ownership creates attachment. Attachment creates loyalty. Most brands skip the first step entirely. They hand everything over. Clean message, smooth experience, zero friction. And then wonder why nothing sticks. A passive audience has nothing invested. So when something cheaper comes along, there's no reason to stay. Effort, ownership, loyalty. That's the chain. And it starts with giving the audience something to do. Now here's what this actually looks like in practice. And it's simpler than you would expect. This is not about making your product harder to use. That's the wrong kind of effort. It's about creating moments where the audience participates. The simplest example, a landing page. Most landing pages try to answer everything immediately. No tension, no involvement, no decision. Here's what it is, here's why it's good, here's the button. Low conversion, zero attachment. Compare that to a page that asks something first. A question, a choice between two directions, a short quiz that gives a personalized output. Suddenly, the visitor isn't just reading, they are doing something. And the moment they do something, they are invested. The output feels like theirs, because it is. The same principle works anywhere you create content. Most content tries to deliver value instantly. 5 tips, the answer, the framework. Everything handed over clean. But the content people remember made them work a little. It created tension. It challenged an assumption. It made them stop and apply something to their own situation before moving on. Not enough to frustrate them, just enough to involve them. Because involvement creates memory. And memory creates return. That line between too much and too little, that's where attachment forms. The goal isn't to make your marketing easier. The goal is to make it meaningful. And meaning doesn't come from consumption. It comes from contribution. Here's the one thing to check before anything goes out. Ask one question. What is my audience contributing here? Because if the answer is nothing, you already know why nothing is sticking. The strongest brands aren't just consumed. They are co-created.